Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mystery and Mystic Strike.
Hey, what's up?
So on this video, as you can see here, oh, wrong way, here, forgot, we're doing the Harry Potter tag. This is from Fandoms on the Run. It will be linked down below if you'd like to read it. It is someone else's filled out questions, but they are questions nonetheless. So, stop clicking the pen. I'm sure that's being heard in the video.
Probably.
Sorry, fidgety. So question number 1, you guys, is your favorite book?
Mine is third one, Prisoner of Azkaban.
He always says third. Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yep.
Okay, so my favorite book is Half-Blood Prince.
I do like that book.
It is such a good book.
It is. It's really. They're all really good. Let's be honest.
That's true. But I think Half-Blood Prince. Least favorite book?
I'm gonna go with Chamber of Secrets.
Cover-wise, I didn't like it. Now I'm not very fond of it. I like this person's and the reason why. I definitely think Chamber of Secrets is my least favorite. Just because it is also just, I don't know. It's one of those overread, I think.
Yeah.
Back when it came out, I read it far too much. Favorite movie?
For me, it's the same Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah, my favorite is not Half-Blood Prince. It is Goblet of Fire. I think that's really well done. I really like the way the Triwizard Tournament was done. I am not happy that Hermione's dress was not blue. It was pink. That is wrong. Also, can we just take a moment to remember Dumbledore slamming Harry against the fireplace? Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? And in the book, he says it so calmly. But in the movie, he's like, shoves McGonagall out of the way, shoves Harry against... No, you guys.
Get out of the way. I need to strangle this child.
No. Of course he would be calm. A great wizard like Dumbledore would know there's no way that Harry could have done anything to get the cup to pull it forth.
Are you absolutely sure?
I digress. We did least favorite movie.
No, we didn't.
Did we? No, we just did favorite.
We did
All right, so least favorite movie.
Chamber of Secrets.
Chamber of Secrets. So much, you guys.
We're hating on that book so much.
So much. I honestly, I dislike the way that it was done. Also, it was overwatched by me. I'm going to go ahead and say that. I watched the series way more than I should have. I just don't like the way the Chamber of Secrets was done, realistically, you guys.
Yeah, I just didn't like it. I liked it, but it's just like, it's just something about that movie. It's like, the first one has its charm. The second one is still too childish for me. Like, I guess that's kind of how I describe it. Like, the third one jumps to being dark.
Yeah. My outlook on the Chamber of Secrets is, I do compare it to the books too much, you guys. So, Ginny was written like a stupid child. Let's be honest, you guys. She was written so stupid in Chamber of Secrets. Like,
True.
Unnecessarily so.
Alright, favorite quote. So this one's actually really hard.
We have different quotes from different movies. Like, going through all 7 of them?
Yeah. Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?
Out of all of them, it's so hard having to choose. I guess when they're going back home, the school year's ended, and Harry says, "I'm not going home." Not really.
Yeah.
Like, that kind of solidifies the fact that he's happy at Hogwarts, and Hogwarts has become his home.
I don't know the exact quote, but in the first book, when Harry's coming back home, and the Dursleys don't know he's not allowed to use magic.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You're not allowed to use magic. They don't know that.
Nope.
I love that part.
Favorite Weasley?
Bill.
I like Charlie, even though he wasn't mentioned in the movies. Like,
Yeah.
I think he was brought up once.
I mean, Bill only is because Fleur's marrying him. It's the only reason Bill is, too.
And Bill got scratched by the werewolf.
Yeah.
But Charlie's mentioned once about breeding dragons, and I think in Prisoner of Azkaban he was mentioned when they won that trip.
In the trip, yeah, you see a picture of him in the photo.
But realistically, in the book, he's written in so well as this dragon trainer. He's brought in for the Triwizard Tournament with the dragons and was really well written in the book. Kind of wish he had been in the movies. I think it would have been interesting to see.
Yeah. I like Bill, because honestly, of all the Weasleys, he's probably the one I'd talk to the most.
That's true. Favorite female character? You silenced your phone and I didn't mind.
Yep. Looney Lovegood. I love Luna. She's so good.
Looney Luna?
Looney Lovegood.
Female. Does Nagini count? I'm sorry, I'm really impartial to that snake. Oh my gosh.
Is Nagini female?
Yeah, Nagini's a female.
Huh. Just say it. We all know you love Umbridge. Everybody's favorite villain, Umbridge.
I will have order. No, I don't know, female-wise. Honestly, you guys, it doesn't seem like there's very many female characters portrayed. I mean, our main protagonist is a guy, even though Hermione's there and she's not my favorite. It does seem mostly about the guy characters.
Yeah.
I guess Bellatrix.
You going Bellatrix?
She is snobby and witty and sharp, and she's a Slytherin.
Alright. Favorite villain?
Bellatrix?
Part of me wants to say Snape, but he's not really a villain. I'm gonna go with Draco.
I think Draco is just misunderstood. I don't think he's a villain. His father is.
At the very beginning, for most of the series, he's a villain.
Wholeheartedly, I think in Chamber of Secrets, going back to this, that page he ripped out is what Hermione got. I don't think she'd rip a page out of a library book.
Either way, he's still my favorite villain. Alright, favorite male character?
Snape.
Severus
Snape.
Mine is Fred.
Why Fred?
Because
he's holy?
He's the holy one. Of the two, he's the one I like the more.
Is he the one that dies? Or was it George that died?
No, he died.
Whichever one didn't get a hole in the ear died.
He died.
Okay.
Fred died.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Remember.
I'm 99% sure. If I'm wrong, make fun of us in the comments.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's Fred. Alright.
I'm sure it's Fred.
What's your favorite professor? Or what? Who is your favorite professor?
Lupin.
That was going to be mine, and then I thought of Moody, or more specifically, Barty Crouch Jr.
True, Moody was a good one. Well, Barty was.
Just enjoy. Yeah, I'm going to say Moody because in reality, it's probably how Moody would have been as professor anyway.
Maybe. I definitely think Lupin, just because he was so misunderstood and Snape was so out to expose him as a werewolf.
Oh, yeah.
Turn to page 394.
I just like Moody as a character. Like, of all the professors, I think he's the one I would enjoy having around the most anyway as a professor myself, so...
Here's my thing. So, the guy who played Moody, whose name I can't remember at this second, so had to play Barty Crouch playing him. So, it's Moody playing Barty playing Moody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I wonder if Barty Crouch, the guy who played Barty Crouch Jr., acted it out, and then so Moody could kind of mimic some of the different things he did.
Oh.
Because it obviously wouldn't be perfect.
No.
Okay, I know what the next question is, but for some reason this isn't on here. What's your least favorite professor?
This was... What?
I totally hate Trelawney.
You hate Trelawney?
Umbridge is bad too.
It's honestly a tie between... And I'm probably going to lean more towards Umbridge, but I hate Lockhart.
Oh, he was bad too.
Passion. What a freaking prick.
So let me put it to you.
But the only reason I'm going Umbridge is because...
She's the ultimate pink evilness?
That and Lockhart and St. Mungo's.
That's true.
That it's like kind of almost redemption a little bit for him. So it's just like, I'll leave him alone.
So Trelawney for me is my least favorite because I find her quite annoying. Wholeheartedly, we were watching the movie the other day and I was like, no, she's just annoying. Granted, Umbridge is terrible and Lockhart's full of himself. But Trelawney is just... She's the nice character that I hate to love. Or, no, I love to hate. There we go. So, I felt like that should have been in there. For some reason it wasn't. Okay, would you rather A, wash Snape's hair, or spend a day listening to Lockhart rant about himself? Would totally take the 5 minutes to wash Snape's hair.
I'm going to listen to Lockhart rant about himself because I'm going to be laughing about him the whole time.
I mean, wholeheartedly.
I'm like, you are terrible, you're an idiot, shut the hell up. Just slap him across the face.
Everyone always hates on Snape for his greasy hair. Well, my hair gets that way too.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'd rather wash it because afterwards it's going to be amazingly soft. And Alan Rickman was damn sexy, you guys.
Was.
Rip. Rest in peace.
I miss him.
Also cried when he died. Would you rather duel A, an elated Bellatrix, or an angry Molly?
Well, seeing as which one won the fight, I'm going to go with Bellatrix.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Bellatrix because a pissed off Molly was scary.
Oh, yeah, and she won, so...
She cussed. You never hear her cuss until she's, not my doctor. God, I know so many quotes. Not my doctor, you bitch. I'm like, oh, yes! Like... She's already upset about losing, what, 2 of her kids she lost in the battle?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, definitely Molly.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of Molly. So, yeah, Bellatrix wins this one.
Would you rather travel to Hogwarts via a Hogwarts Express or a flying car?
Oh, the Express.
So much easier. Plus, that trolley. However, Cursed Child kind of ruined the trolley for me.
A little bit, but I'm just going to be under the impression that it's not a thing.
Yeah,
I'm just going to leave it as... Whatever.
Cursed Child is its own ruined thing.
Yeah.
It's a book I love and hate.
Alright.
Would you rather kiss Voldemort or give Umbridge a bubble bath? Can I suck face with a Dementor instead?
Something tells me the kiss with Voldemort would be really quick.
And then death? A bubble bath, you have to see Umbridge naked. And that slightly bothers me.
Yeah, I'm gonna kiss Tom, because, let's be honest, if we're going I murdered everybody, he's a good-looking dude.
Oh, yeah, no. Chamber of Secrets memory was decent. When he becomes Snake, it's a
little weird.
Hey, at least I won't have to worry about bumping noses with him.
Oh, my God. Alright, would you rather ride a hippogriff or a firebolt?
Okay, so I know you have to bow to the hippogriff, and it has to bow back. Chances are it's not going to bow for me. Would probably prefer a firebolt because technically it can't kill me.
I'm gonna go with firebolt because it sounds more fun.
Honestly, I'd rather ride a Thestral.
Ooh.
I've seen death. I'd see them.
Yeah, I'd be close. That'd honestly probably be for me too. It'd be fun.
Yeah. Is there a character you felt differently about in the movies? I mentioned this earlier. It's Ginny. To me, she was just so different in the book versus the movie. Like, in the film, she was very weak and emotional and a version of me. But in the book, she was written as a stronger character. Yes, naive and young, but still a fiercer character.
Yeah. For me, it's Ron. Because Ron in the movies is the definition of comic relief and not much else.
He has the emotional range of a teaspoon.
Yeah, he actually had some character in the books. Aside from the last movie, the last 2 movies. He had some in there just because of him leaving. But aside from that, he was just existed for comic relief.
That's true. Is there a movie you preferred to the book? I prefer the books, honestly. There's more in them.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm like that with anything, though.
Yeah, because honestly, one of my favorite parts about the book is just them going to school and dealing with some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Like the normal school stuff I enjoyed, so none of them.
Yeah, I feel like the movies cut out too much. Wholeheartedly, you guys, if they made a new version of the films that kept everything in them, no matter how long they were, I would go see that.
Oh, yeah. Intermission time, let's go.
Wholeheartedly, every true Harry Potter fan would be like, yes. All right, so this is the movies. What?
I'm taking 2 weeks off vacation so we can watch this series.
Yeah, if I saw it in theaters, I assumed that they would do a pause intermission in the middle of the movie.
Multiple.
Probably. The movies were only like 2 hours long with everything cut out, so realistically they'd probably be, 8 or 9 hours?
Oh,
longer.
full-heartedly.
Yeah, do a break every couple hours. Wholeheartedly, we'd all do it. The theater would be packed.
All right, which Dumbledore, Richard or Michael?
Oh, okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I was one of those people in the beginning who didn't realize the Dumbledores had changed.
First thing I noticed.
I did not notice. Dumbledore wasn't a character that I paid hard attention to, so it wasn't like one of those, oh, wait, they changed, because all the characters ended up aging, so to me it was like, oh, okay, maybe he's aged, blah, blah, blah. I found out later that it was two separate Dumbledores, and now I noticed the difference. Honestly, whichever one was the first one.
You like Richard?
Yeah.
I like Richard Harris. I don't think he could pull off later Dumbledore, though. Like, I will say Richard because I like him more.
Right.
But I don't know if he could have pulled off later Dumbledore very well.
Slamming Harry into a fireplace?
Definitely not that.
Your top thing, person, or event that wasn't in the movie that you wanted there most. Peeves. I wanted Peeves in the movie. He's irrelevant, unneeded, but I wanted him.
I'm going to go with Professor Binns.
Teddy Lupin should have been there too.
Teddy should have, but I'm going to go with Professor Binns. Because it's just like...
His class really will bore you to death.
It's just like... It's one of those school things that you don't see in the movies because it's like this isn't significant at all to the story.
I mean, that's true. Like in my case, I think Peeves would have been a good in-between relief. Not only that, but Bloody Baron's purpose is to... One of his purposes is to keep Peeves in line. And I think it would have been interesting to see. Because realistically, we were able to see the Bloody Baron, Sir Nicholas, the Grey Lady, etc., etc. I think it would have been awesome, at least to see Peeves in passing.
Yeah.
Because he's not technically a ghost.
Seeing there throwing something at Neville.
Yeah. Like, even if it's in the background, seeing him tossing stuff, it would have been a little bit interesting to be like, oh, hey, there's that.
Hey, here, Potter fans, enjoy this guy hiding in the background.
Right, because... I mean, we'd notice them. It could have been a back thing.
Yeah.
If you could remake any of the Harry Potter movies, what would it be?
Probably the sixth one.
Order of Phoenix was 5, so Half-Blood Prince.
Yep.
I would do Deathly Hallows. I feel like even though there's 2 parts, that there was a lot left out.
For me, I would love to see those movies remade. But because they changed so much and cut so much out in the 6th movie, they can't change much.
That's true.
Because they cut out so much backstory for Tom. It's just like, nope, you can't.
That's true. We were never explained the whole he was born of a love potion thing.
Yeah, we were never explained his past, and a lot of his past determined what the next 2 movies, how they went.
I think the people, like, in that instance... People who have read the books kind of have a better understanding of why Tom is the way he is and why he is messed up in the head. What house was your first gut feeling you'd be a part of? I knew I was a Slytherin from day one. I knew immediately when Pottermore came out in beta, was put in a Slytherin. I retook the test recently on a new account, came out a Slytherin. I've never had any change. I am a Slytherin, will always be a Slytherin, Slytherin at heart.
Since I started caring about it, I knew I was a Ravenclaw, but when I was younger I was a Slytherin. But yeah, first gut feeling, Ravenclaw, when I was taking stuff.
Does anyone think that he would fit in with Slytherin? I don't.
You didn't meet younger me. Speaking of which house were you actually sorted in? Ravenclaw. Yep.
We got the houses. Which class would be your favorite? Wholeheartedly potions, you guys.
I'm gonna go with Charms because I find that stuff interesting.
But my potions, to be more specific, would be with Snape and not Slughorn. Because Slughorn taught straight out of the book, which is why Hermione struggled so hard in potions. Because Snape never said, turn to this page and do this potion. He always had it written on the board behind him. So that kind of helps you understand the Half-Blood Prince movie a bit better.
Yep.
Because Harry had Snape's book, so all of his potions were always correct.
Yep. So,
which spell do you think would be the most useful to learn?
Not
Alohomora. I don't mind unlocking things.
Accio, I'm lazy as shit.
That's true. Honestly, guys, I would probably pick that one. I can't think of any other spell.
If not, it would be Alohomora.
Mine would be Accio or Lumos. But I like to do stuff in the dark. And really lazy, just honestly. And I lose things too much. So I can just be like, yo, cell phone. Be like, awesome.
Alright. Which character would you instantly become friends with?
Draco.
Luna. That one's easy for me. I'm like, Luna.
Draco. I really think he's misunderstood. I think that if he had a decent friend, that it would be good for him, because everyone's under the assumption that every witch or wizard goes bad in Slytherin. But I don't feel like that's true.
She's great. Serious. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. If you could own one of the 3 Hallows, which one?
Okay. I don't see Elder Wand. I feel like I'd be too braggy about and end up dead. Although it'd be nice to have unlimited power. The Philosopher's Stone.
It's not a Philosopher's Stone.
No, the Resurrection Stone. That's
there you go.
I would have got it here in a second. Corrected myself. The Resurrection Stone ultimately led him to suicide to begin with, because you basically brought a ghost back who didn't want to be there.
Yep.
Plus, I don't want the people of my past that are deceased to
haunt you.
Yeah, basically. Like I see the good parts of it. I see getting to see that loved one again. But realistically, he's not part of my world anymore, so he shouldn't be here. So I'd go with the invisibility cloak, but chances are I would just sleep under it. Or sneak into libraries.
Mine would be the invisibility cloak, because the other 2 just honestly don't appeal to me. Like, okay, it's a wand. If I can already do magic, I don't need a super powerful wand. And the Resurrection Stone honestly just sounds miserable.
Let's be honest, you guys. He'd be too tall for the cloak.
You know what? Shut up.
Because, eventually they said Harry and Hermione and Ron got too big to be underneath the cloak.
All together.
Right.
On their own, they were just fine. Individually, they were all just fine. And Ron's tall.
I mean, we never actually knew if they were fine. We were just told that they got too big. Like, they had to... Anyway.
Harry commented multiple times that he fit on the cloak just fine.
Harry's a short guy, though.
It's fine.
Anyway.
I'd fit. Alright. Moony, Wormtail, Padfoot, or Prongs. Who's your favorite marauder?
I like how Wormtail isn't actually in this girl's answer. I think... all of them are so good.
Moony.
I don't know. Lupin, Sirius. I don't think James. Honestly, you guys, don't think James. He was a bully to Severus.
Oh yeah,
Wholeheartedly.
My favorite is Lupin.
I kind of like Sirius because he's misunderstood and went through all these hardships and still bared no ill will to any of his friends who turned their back on him. Or even to Peter. Like, realistically, yes, it hurt that, hey, you killed my best friend and blamed it on me. But he could have killed Peter and still chose to try to get his freedom.
Yep.
I mean, he could have killed him again. I mean, let's be honest. They already thought he killed him. If you could bring one character back to life... By the way, you were right about Fred.
Oh, yep, and I know, and he's also my answer. If I could bring one character back to life, which would it be? Fred.
I'm tied between Sirius, Snape, and Nymphadora. Because Sirius came in Harry's life, and that was just another person for Harry to lose.
Another dad.
Basically. Snape was so misunderstood. I mean, obviously he had to die for you to understand his story and why everything occurred that occurred. And then Nymphadora, because Teddy needs one parent at least. But realistically, she appeals to the unique side of me. Like, I would love to have her ability to, like, change my appearance. I think it's an awesome thing. Hollows or Horcruxes?
Oh, Hallows. Honestly, hearing, like, some of the stuff when Voldemort is basically becoming his Hallow, when he dies, it's just like, nope.
You mean when he becomes his Horcrux?
Horcrux, yeah.
I don't know if I could do Horcruxes, honestly, because you have to kill someone to give a part of your soul.
You have to to split your soul, you have to murder.
I don't know if I could honestly do that. Realistically, though, I've said this several times. If I made Horcruxes, it would be like a pebble in a river, a penny, like a ball of lint. Like things that aren't so easily found. But no, I would probably pick hollows, honestly.
Yeah, hollows.
So we've got through all the questions. I can't think of any other Harry Potter related questions to be added. I think we've got everything covered, my little ginger boy.
I'm not a ginger.
Guys, he's really not a ginger.
Not
the camera makes him look ginger. Like, let's be honest, my hair's brown. His hair is light brown, realistically, but it looks ginger.
Alright, let's go with... I got one question. Favorite position in Quidditch? If you were to be on a Quidditch team, what position would you play?
Would you be a keeper?
Honestly, realistically, probably.
You're lanky enough.
But, yeah. That's probably what I would end up being.
Honestly, I'd probably want to be a seeker. Just because I love the fact of it's a challenge to find this small, quick thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be a chaser because they take the most abuse. And beaters, let's be honest, you gotta have an arm for that magical ball.
True.
But no, I think a seeker would be awesome. Also, would not want to catch it in my mouth.
Don't want balls in your mouth.
I find it funny. I know in the movie he caught it in his mouth and the wings curled up, but realistically, would the snitch have that much of a reaction? Would it be like...
I don't know.
I don't know. I would probably be a seeker, honestly. Or,
Think of anything else?
No. No, I think we're good on the Harry Potter
We got it. Yep.
Okay, so long-winded outro, which I need to just, get recorded and just add on videos.
Okay. I'll disappear. And hide this.
I don't see the point, but okay.
If you're going to have it as your outro.
Oh, I don't know. We'll decide. Anyway, so leave a like on this video if you like it, dislike if you don't, and if you want, tell me down below why you disliked it. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to my channel, and click that notification bell. Notification bell. I always do this, you guys, in all of my videos. The notification bell down below if you want to be notified when I do new videos and even when I'm live streaming. So, thank you so much for watching. As always, we appreciate it, and we will catch you in our next video.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.